Okay, let's start. We'll be doing file handling in Python. So first and foremost, file handling is nothing but accessing your FLAC files. So once we say FLAC files, it includes any file which you can open in your Notepad application. It can be CSV, it can be .data file, it can be .net file, or it can be .txt file. All four extensions are available, which you can open in your normal file access mechanism available in Python. In file handling, we generally go for opening a file. For opening file in Python, we are having open method where we specify path of the file and mode of opening file. So path of file, as we know, it can be your physical file address. It would be like if you are using Windows, it would be like you are using C drive test.txt file could be your file address. Mode of opening, there are so many modes are available. So primarily we'll go for a few R for reading and W for writing. Then we go for A for appending file. If file exists, and add the data at the end of the file. Whereas in W case, file will be get overridden. So let me elaborate it little bit. Read. Then we say W for write. If file exists, it override the content. If it is append, again it's for writing purpose, but if file exists, it add content at the end of the file. That's a normal case available. So let's proceed, and subsequently we'll go for other options available. Say my open method, I say I'm creating one file test 17.txt, and mode, if I do shift tab, you will get the definition. Mode is by default read, means you if you don't specify anything as a mode, it taken as a read, means you are reading a data file. So I said no, I want to go for writing a file, so I'll keep it W. Refer it in a f variable, you can name anything. So I'll say f.write. So file demo from Python. Any message. On conclusion, we will prefer we go for flush for carrying memory. And pushing data in while and close, so that file is available for access to other users. Shift enter, no error, means transaction completed. Let me view the case. Say let me E drive. In E drive I am having test 17. Let me open the preview panel. So you can see this file is carrying a message, file demo from Python. So let me reuse this statement again with some other message. Say I'll say Java. So if I run it again, it'll do what? It overrides the content which was earlier available. So write is for overriding if file exists. If file not exists, it doesn't make a difference. But to create a file and put the data in a file. If you use A as append, say I say let it in Python. So for giving a line break, I am putting a special /n, so that this data can be put at a separate line. Now let's see the difference. So this next line has been taken as a at end of the file, which means both the content is available. So rather than overriding the content, appending the data at end of the files. That's a normal write. In write function, we always go for string message. I should not go for numeric float and other things. So it is not permitted. So we say it's a text only. So I'll go for reading the file. So I say open. I refer the location test 17 txt. If you don't specify anything, still you do have option of reading, because by default it's a read. If you want to give the extension, you can give it across. No further difference. So you can see that the file is having this many characters available. So depending on your requirement, you can take a call. So I said read. I want to have only 10 characters, first 10 characters. So I'll go for first 10 characters. If you call read again, I'll go for next 10 characters. Means cursor is here currently. So next 10 characters would be wherever this 10 characters completed. I'll give a prompt. So till the time this data is available, if you call read function with a specific limit, so keep on going ahead of the file depending on requirements. So rather than read, we do have other options also. So I'd say read lines. It helped me to get a line-wise content of a file. First element would be taken as a first line, second element would be taken as second line. Subsequently, the element in your list will be taken up based on the availability of lines. So as you have data, you can plan it, even though you can hold it in the list, which you can traverse using for loop. You can print one after another. That's a normal case. So one method is there which you can get advantage of moving your cursors. Say first method I'm using tell. Tell function is for letting me my current cursor positions. So let me write print. I'll go print here also. I'm copying tell and calling it again. So you see, before reading any content, my cursor was at 0 position. After reading 10 contents, I was on 10th only. So if I keep, I recall this 10 character again, so my cursor will move ahead to 20th character. Depending on the case, you can go ahead. Because /n was there, that's why one more character has been taken. So /n was there, that's why it's taking further options. 20, then subsequently we have data. So if you want to go for 5, then let's go for 5. 5. So if you want to reset your cursors, so we do have similar options which is available in other languages. I can go for seek. In seek, we are in two parameters. One is the how much cursor you want to move on. So I say I don't want to move any cursor, and the next one is mode of the file. So mode is let me write down this here. So the seek method first is number of characters movement needed. It can be positive or negative, and mode of seek. Under mode of seek, we are having 3 options. First is 0, means you are starting from beginning, start of the file. If you say I'm having 1, it means you start with the current position. And last one is to go at the end of the file. So depending on need, you can take a call which mode you want to go for. Say I want to put my cursor at the beginning. So 0 is for beginning, and I don't want to switch any character ahead of beginning. So let's see the difference. In other case, you can see this here. If you are not using seek, my current cursor would be get to the 10th positions. But if I do seek, I'm putting my cursor back to 0, and if after that if I read anything else, so I'll be getting data from start only. That's a normal case which is available, which you can readily go for. And if you want to change anything, just say from start I want to move 2 characters ahead. To see the difference. So if you move so you put your cursor at beginning of the file and you ask Python to move ahead of 2 characters. So rather than reading from F, it will start reading from LE, and subsequently 5 character will get read. And if you want to go for the other options, say I want to go for the moving from current positions. So if you do like this, it is a default case. If you don't specify anything, it will be taken as like this. So you have to move from current cursor positions. By default, R is not permitted for going for first and 1 and 2 mode. But prompt you specific cases that you want to you don't want to move any new change on your cursor. So cursor was at 5 and you are asked 5 character to be read. Depending on need, you can plan the things. So if I go for, say I want to move end of the file, so I can specify 2. So if you go for 2, I'll go for that at end of the file I'm having nothing to read next 5. If you go, say at end of the file I want go back to 10 characters, I'll read 5. So in the case I am putting my cursor at end of the file, and from end of the file I am putting my cursor back to 10 characters, and from putting my cursor back to 10 characters, I am asking my Python program to go read the 5 characters from the current position. So that's it. Though you will be getting options. So it's showing me that this current cursor movement is not permitted with the R. So you can use RB. It helps you to allow you backward cursor operations also. So thing is very clear. So by doing this, you are being asked to put your cursor at end of the file, means you are putting cursor here. And after putting this -10, you are asking to go ahead 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you are here only. And this statement of seek doing what is putting cursor before of R. So read 5 characters next. So you read FORM and then space. That's a normal case. So whatever data you have, you go for that is descriptions. That's a basic file handling which you can go ahead depending on need. You can plan the things. There, if you're reading CSV files also, there are so many exercises available, which I prefer you go for reading a CSV file, analyzing data, and as per your need. So I'm putting it here. So next session we'll go for the reading SQL files, SQL data. You can say SQL data table rows in Python.